Today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Get all the latest updates from the Premier League and hundreds of other top fixtures from around the world, as well as the latest scores, videos, fixtures, stats, and more for everything related to football. Link is in the description. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back today, more Master League coverage, and we're going to be continuing with our transfer action. Trying to pick up players, seeing if we sell anyone, just see what happens in today's episode. The last one was 40 minutes long. It was a whopper, but it's kind of like once you get into the transfers and start playing around with it, it just kind of drags on and on. So that was just a long episode. Today's going to be a lot shorter. There probably won't be any gameplay in today's video. So this is what I'm planning on doing. Today we're going to be sorting out maybe a couple more transfers. We'll have to see, depending on what I really feel we need. Obviously, I did listen and read the comments that you guys said and spoke about. So I've taken those into account. And so yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of that. Then I'm probably just going to go ahead and simulate all these matches, and then stop today's episode on the Leon game. Okay, so that way we'll get the next month out of the way. The next episode will take on Leon in the Super Cup. After that, we'll dive right into the season. Okay, so it won't be too long before we do get into the new season and start the fun and goodness as we do. Okay, so that is the plan. Let's have a look at what is going on. I believe in the last episode we did get rid of Valencia. I know, look, I sold him to Liverpool. I know it's a big rivalry, but look, if you're going to offer me 25 odd million for him, and he's what, 30, was he 34? Yeah, 34 now. I was like, whatever, that'll do, we'll just get rid of him. So that was the point of it. So let's just sort some of these out real quick. First of all, Fred. Okay, I know Everton have come in here with a pretty good deal, 31 million for him. But honestly, he's a player that I think can grow. He is quite good. His stats are quite balanced for what he offers. So we're going to leave him alone. I mean, if you look at the position mastery, DMF, A, centre midfield, A, left mid, attacking mid, all A's. So this guy is pretty versatile, So I think, we'll just go ahead and end that. So we'll keep Fred. Fred, you're staying with us. Now, Matic, a couple was saying, why don't you keep him? But I've already sold him, haven't I? So that's the end of that one because he's accepted the terms. I just feel like, Nemanja Matic is... He's not a bad player, don't get me wrong. He's tall, and yes, he'll win the headers, and he's physical. But I think, he's getting older. I want to build a youthful team. And there are players that can do... I mean, look at him. Look at his drop-off. He's going to be dropping off quite substantially over the next couple of seasons. So, yeah, we are going to be getting rid of him. Anyone else? Pereira is going to, the contract is under negotiation right there. McTominay is the same. Gomez and Chong. I was going to keep them initially. But, how much playing time are they going to get? I mean, that's the thing. I don't think they're going to get too much. So, it probably would be a better idea to just transfer them out or, put them on loan. I'm not getting rid of them, just putting them on loan for the time being. So we will accept it. We'll let Gomez get out there, play some football. Same deal with Chong as well. We'll get him to go out there, kick the ball around for a season, and then he'll come back. So yeah, these have all been accepted. So that's looking good. And overall, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Sanchez, once again, I've had some people say sell him. Some people say keep him. If I get a really good offer, then we'll see. That's why I put open to reasonable offers only. We'll see there if anyone comes in for him. If no one comes in, then we'll have to keep him. So that's that. Okay, so now let's go to team management. I'm going to be sorting out the training as well in today's episode because I just basically want to get everything sorted out for Manchester United at the start of this season. All right, if we're going to take it seriously, and we are, and do better than we did last season, everything's got to be working in tandem, and we've got to get the lads training well, working hard, and all that fun stuff. So let's go to negotiations. We will go to listed players. Now, a lot of people are saying I do probably need a left back, left mid. Probably true. So we have a couple of options here. Let's do this by position. And let's go down or to left backs. Okay, so let's have a look at some left backs that I've been looking at. Tagliafico, I kind of found this guy. Now he's more of a left back than a left mid, but obviously he'll get there eventually. I mean, he's kind of like Luke Shaw though, so I don't think he's really worth it. If you look at his stats, they're not the greatest, and he is 27. It's not like he's only 20 and he's going to grow a whole lot. But he does have some decent player skills. Does it tell you how well he's doing in certain positions? Yeah, you can see his left midfield is sort of halfway there. So this guy was someone I was looking at just as an option. Grimaldo was a player that some of you guys did suggest, and he was a player that I had on the list before. Would be, I think, a really good signing for us. Pacey, 84, 86 explosive power there. Unwavering balance is pretty good. He's good at dribbling, ball control as well. Curve. It's actually not bad at set pieces. Condition of 6. Stamina, not bad. Could be a little bit better. But overall, I think he would be a player that we could certainly look at. And he's developed left back and left midfield. So I very much probably will put in an offer for this guy. I think he suits us quite nicely. I mean, he's a 1 bar like everyone else. I mean, Gulan was another player, but I mean, if you're going to compare these two, it's sort of night and day there, really. Alexandro is a pretty good developed player, but the chances of getting him probably rather slim pickings. So let's go for Alex Grimaldo here. Apply for the transfer. He's got a release fee, so that makes it easy. I mean, every single player has these release fees, so it's just pointless. You're going to pick him up either way. But we'll go for that. Player salary. Let's see. I like to give him 3 years. Release fee. I mean, you have to. That's the thing. If you put no release fee, it won't happen. I mean, I can give him the largest salary we have. I can give him all of these. Look, chances of signing, absolutely nothing. Just, they don't want it. So let's just whack this up. Even if we say 20 million... I mean, that's probably a little bit too much. We've got to make sure we can get him. We'll give a bit of a clean sheet bonus. I'm not really worried too much about bonuses. 3.2. Yeah, I mean, we've got enough salary-wise. So let's do that. 100% chance of signing, 70% chance of getting him with the contract. And give that a shot. So, let's go ahead and do that, because I do think that is one position that we are lacking. Another position, so if that's our left back covered, let's move on here to DMFs, because if we're going to get rid of Matic, we've got to bring someone in. Kakarot was, I read his comment about Berg. I believe this is the guy, because there really was no one else called Berg that was half decent. Now, he's 21. He's an 80. It's not bad for a 21-year-old. The only thing that's really preventing me from getting him is his injury resistance is a 1. It's pretty bad. So, I mean, is this guy going to get injured most games? I mean, I know PES's injury coding and that isn't the best. You don't get too many players getting injured. But that's kind of the thing that's stopping me. But, we could give him a shot. Another player, Origi. Was it Origi from Atletico Madrid? This guy does look very tasty, I have to say, stat-wise. I mean, you compare these two. This guy's quicker, Berg, better explosive power and that. But this guy, I mean, you're talking about a dominant DMF. That's it right there, isn't it? 83 overall, 90 for ball winning. His ball control's there. His low pass, lofted pass, defensive prowess. He's going to have a good understanding of how to defend. Condition isn't the best at a 4, but 190 centimeters. He's a tall player as well. I think we may have to very well go for him. An 83, as we say. He can play DMF and CMF, and he's kind of working his way through AMF as well. But I think we may have to put in a bit of a bid for him. Before we do, though, let's have a look at De Jong. That's another young player, halfway for a DMF. More of a centre midfielder. I think his stats are more balanced. He's more of a balanced player. But ultimately, I mean, this guy, he is pretty good. Let's go for him. I think we have to. Very, very solid. Once again, another release fee. They've all got the release fees. So that's always good. All right, let's see here. So if we whack up his salary, I don't mind paying this guy a little bit more money, to be honest, because of how good he is. Release fee we're going to have to drop right down anyway. So, yeah. Let's whack that in there. So there we go. We've got a left back sorted, possibly a defensive midfielder. And the rest of them, you know, I know some of you are saying still about forwards and you know, what about a replacement for Lukaku? I just don't feel like I need any more forwards. I don't want to go mental here. Yeah, I'd love to get the likes of Lozano because he's a really quick player. But I don't want to have, you know, so many fast, ridiculous... And we already bought Malcolm. You know, compare these two players. Yeah, Lozano's quicker. Malcolm's also younger than him. He's better at passing on the floor. And Malcolm can just... I mean, look at the player skills for him. Phenomenal. Can play anywhere as well. I mean, literally anywhere up top. Just stick him anywhere. So I'm kind of excited to see how this guy does, Malcolm. How you going to do, mate? We'll have to see. So there we go. I think we'll put those two bids in. And we'll see what happens. And we'll advance the time. Bit stuffy today. I don't know why my nose is all stuffy. But then again, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm recording this video. Alright, so we've got an update for Grimaldo. But the transfers broke down for... is that Rodri? Rodri? I don't know. I'd have to look that one up. Well, that's disappointing. Matic has left the club. So have all the other players there on loan. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to maybe change the terms for Rodri. I'm going to say Rodri. That's what I'm going to call him. So Sevilla have snapped up Matic. Chong's gone out on loan. Those negotiations broke down. It's a bit annoying. Sanchez obviously on the transfer list. So let's have a look here. Why have these failed? Why does it not tell me why? Alright, we're going to have to come back to that one. But it looks like we will pick up Grimaldi. Why am I calling him a Grimaldi? I always add an I. Grimaldo. Okay, Alex Grimaldo. Snap him up from Spain. So, yes. Bosh. Job done. Alright, so we've got him. So, Grimaldo joined up. National team rankings been updated. Players who represent their countries have returned. Lindelof talks about his teammate Fred. Look at the chin on Fred. Absolutely hilarious. With him playing, the whole team really comes together. He's a talented player, and we can all learn a lot from him. So, looks like Spain claimed the top spot. Can we have a look at the... let's have a look at the national rankings, actually, and have a look here. So, Spain top, Germany second, Brazil third, France in fourth, Argentina fifth. England down there in 9th, Italy in 7th. It's a pretty good top 10, you'd have to say. Not bad at all. Alright, let's go back in here. Negotiations. What have we got? Any kind of movement? Just Grimaldo there, just saying that he's joined. Okay, so let's go back down to listed players. Maybe let's try him again. Can't we try him again? No? It says recently joined. Did he just... Oh, you know what? He's gone somewhere else, hasn't he? That's what's happened there. Ah, you've got to be... He would have been such a good player to have. That's annoying. Locomotive. I mean, really? You're going to go to Locomotive instead of Manchester United? Worst decision you could have made, mate. To be honest. Alright, so let's have a look at some more defensive midfielders, I guess. Because... I would like another one. So we'll do that momentarily in just a second. What I do want to do, let's go through training and change some of these up because I don't know. I feel like some players maybe need a bit of a tweak. Alright, Kimpembe, let's have a look. I was calling him wrong last time. I was calling Kimpembe. I'm adding an A when it's an E. Kimpembe. Let's see. Do we want to make him build up, maybe? I mean, that gets his stamina up more. This focuses more on condition. and sort of lofted pass. We'll do build-up for him. Lindelof's build-up as well. 2 offensive goalies. I think that's good. Alright, that's sorted. Sort that out. Lovely. Okay, so I've decided to go. I went into the team management, and I've been playing around with it, kind of looking at the side. Do I really need another DMF? You know, what do we need here? I'm still kind of analysing the situation. I've got 3 formations that I've set up right here. Okay, so this is our 3-5-2. This is what we played last season for the majority of the time. And it's pretty much the same as I had it, except this time I've put Grimaldo on the left-hand side. I mean, the guy's got some pace, pinpoint crossing, which does help, of course. And then you've got Walker on the other flank with some pace. He hasn't got the pinpoint cross, but, you know, he's still up and down those flanks. And then obviously the centre midfield, the forwards. I mean, it's mix and match, isn't it? If you want to switch players up, it can be done. So that's kind of what we had last season. If I was to change it and play a 4-4-2 and load that up real quick, you know, we have this kind of option. Once again, players can mix and match, but that's the back 4. Say we've got Pogba in there with Ndombele, with Costa on the right, Malcolm on the left, Martial, Lukaku up top. I mean, I could bring in Rashford if we wanted up top. I could put Malcolm up top. You know, I could put Costa up top. I could put Martial on the wing. I mean, I could mix and match because these players just play in numerous positions, which is good to have. The only thing I'm thinking now is, you know, if obviously I've played a 4-4-2 or even a 4-3-3, have I got too many centre-backs? I know Hernandez can play left-back. Obviously got Luke Shaw's left-back as well. Lindelof. Do we need Lindelof now? I mean, is it overkill? Have I got too many? I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 10 substitutes. You know, with rotation. How much is our squad then? 11 plus 10. We've got 21 players. I mean, I think for them, I think 21 to 23, 24 players is probably enough for the season. And then the final option that we have is playing a 4-3-3, which gives us more attacking options, because if we had this kind of a lineup with, you know, we could have Rashford, Lukaku, we could have Malcolm, we could put Costa up there. If Sanchez is still around, we could play him. And then there's players in the middle as well. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be an interesting season to try and figure it out, but I just don't know right now. I can obviously buy players later on. We've got transfer deadline day coming up. I don't know. I don't think I need another forward. I mean, I have enough. I think Lukaku's a player. He rarely gets injured. And, you know, he was pretty beastly last season. Scored us a lot of goals. But if he's not around, you know, I can put Rashford up top. I can put Malcolm up top. Although he's a 77, so it'll probably be more like Rashford playing centre forward. Costa can't really play there. Sanchez could if we still have him. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. Really, I'm on the fence. I think I may just leave it for now. I'm going to advance the time anyway. I was looking at Rabiot actually as another centre mid, but I don't. Like I said, I don't want to do overkill. I don't want to go crazy and buy too many players for the sake of buying players, right? Anyway, we've had an offer for Hernandez. Couple of missions statements there as well. So let's go to missions. So we've got... got to try and win it. Well, I'm not really worried about it, to be honest. I was just going to simulate our matches. So let's just load up this 3-5-2 anyway. Grimaldo on the left for this match. He's up for it. Well, Pogba's down, so let's take him off. Put Fred in the middle. We'll give De Gea the captaincy. And, yeah, we'll go for that. That's a decent lineup. So let's try that. Let's just simulate this match. Skip it. And we won 4-2. Okay, fair enough, boys. Good performance there. PSV drawing elsewhere with Shakhtar Donetsk. And now Lukaku has been called Arma Letale. Letale? The hell does that mean? Arma Letale. Okay, well, obviously, probably one of you guys knows what that means, because I don't. Baffled. We've had a job offer for a national side. The whole atmosphere of the team changes when Kimpembe is around. Okay, good to see. He's gone up. His condition will be boosted with other players. A number of national teams have offered you the manager's job. You can continue your club career while managing a national team. Okay, I may give it a shot if it is a decent team. Let's have a look. Oh, ho, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We have an offer for England. The only ones I'm looking at here is England and Italy. Now, being obviously the true Brits, and you know the thing is, I'm half English, I'm half Italian. I have an Italian name, my dad's Italian, but obviously I've got the English accent. I think I might have to go for England. Let's have a look at their team that they have right now. So that's what they've got as a lineup. It's rather interesting, isn't it? Harry Kane, Dyer, Smalling, Cahill. I mean, it's not bad. I might make some changes to that. Let's have a look at Italy. Italy have got... probably Italy have got the better side right now, but I mean, if you're looking at Chiellini, who's 35, Bonucci's 32, El Shaarawy, Immobile, Bernardeschi. Yeah, Italy would be a pretty good team to play. So I think, you know what, I think I'm going to go for England, because I think you guys would enjoy that more. And being the true Brits, I kind of have to maybe stick with it. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. I think that'd be quite fun to play with England every now and then, mix it up. Even though I'm called Luigi, I know, called Luigi, gonna manage England, but it's fine. They've seen the quality, they've seen what I'm all about. So, yeah, we'll do England. We'll do it. So here he is, the big man. It would be nice if there was something on the back of the back of the boards. Maybe I can find something. But there we go, talking to the press. But now he's got 2 jobs to do, and he's twice as busy. But delighted for the challenge. So we have an offer for Fred, which has been received from Leon. Alright, well, we're not going to accept that either. I probably should just do refuse all, to be fair. And that way, people would stop coming in. So yeah, I think right now we're going to leave it. I'm not going to make any more transfers until I'm going to see how we get on. Because we have deadline day coming up at some point. So, I think for now, yeah, we will just leave it alone. Refuse all, there we go. And, oh yeah, we have Hernandez as well. Players were coming in for. Hernandez I'm still going to keep because I still think he's a decent player. He's only 23 as well. I think it's silly to get rid of him. I mean, why would I? I bought him last season. So, there's no real need to sell him at this point. So, let's have a look at the game plan here. Let's make a couple of changes. Bring back Pogba. Put him as the captain. Malcolm. Let's put on Costa up top instead. And at the back, let's take off Bailly, put on Lindelof. Hernandez, we'll put him instead of Kimpembe. And let's start Odriozola today as well on the right instead of Kyle Walker. Yeah, that'll do. And skip the match. And we won 4-1. Beautiful. Plowing past teams. But it's going to be a different kettle of fish when we actually get into the gameplay. It's still going to be a challenge for me on Superstar or not. Even with a more of a solid team. If it gets too easy, yeah, I can crank up the difficulty, but then we know how difficult that gets. Alright, one more match. Bring back Ndombele because he's up for it. Sanchez is as well. I kind of want the money for Sanchez. He's not a bad player, Alexis, but you know, he is 31 right now. Alright, that'll do. So let's skip that match. And we won 1-0. Beautiful. Beating Shakhtar Donetsk. So that puts us top of the pile. 3 wins out of 3 in the ICC Cup. Which means next, ladies and gentlemen, is the Super Cup. The battle for the UEFA Super Cup title is about to begin. And this is going to be the test now, isn't it? The first bit of gameplay in the next episode will be take on Leon, see how the players do, how's the chemistry, and see if we need to strengthen any more. So Lukaku has been passionately committed, and he's getting more polished as a player by the minute. The level of fighter has been increased to 3, which is good to see there. Congratulations, you won the ICC Cup. Well, that's good. That was an easy mission to complete, wasn't it? That puts us up to 31%. Now we've just got to win the Super Cup as well. Alright, so I'm going to end that one there today, ladies and gentlemen. So we're pretty much now going to just dive into the gameplay. We're going to play Leon in the next match. And then after that, we get the Premier League underway. Couple of matches before the last day of the transfer window. And then we've got some... Well, these are friendlies. See, I don't really care about friendlies. I'll probably skip those. I'm obviously more worried about the big main competitions, the World Cups and everything else. There won't be one this year. It's 2019. So we'll have to wait for next year. I don't really know if there's going to be qualifying. These are all friendlies. Why are they all friendly matches? Let's see if there's any... There's no qualifying? FIFA Club World Cup semi-final, final... Man, I'm not really seeing too many England games. Where are they? These are all friendly matches. There's some big friendlies, though. Some good games. So let me know your thoughts if you do want to see that, actually, in the next... not next episode, but later on down the line. If you want to see some England matches from time to time, let me know. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, we will be back in the next episode, taking on Leon in the Super Cup, and then into the Premier League. And we'll have a look at how the team does and really see if we need to bring in anyone else. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and take care.